What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich, back with another video, man. I just finished watching the 2020 Supercopa de España held in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, where Real Madrid came out victors in a penalty shootout, man. Not the most exciting of games, but it got better towards the end. Penalty shootout. Federico Valverde with that cynical tackle to take down Morata. Straight red, took one for the team. So he's the hero. Federico Valverde, man of the match. I made a video, live reaction to the penalty shootout. You guys could go check that out. But I'm here to talk about the Premier League, though. I'm here to talk about the Premier League. My team, Man City, destroying, completely dismantling Aston Villa. The Villa Park massacre. 6-1. Almost matched Villa's worst home defeat of all time. Well, in the Premier League, I should say. But, of course, guys, we couldn't keep a clean sheet to save our lives. This defense have been the reason why we are 14 points behind the league leaders, Liverpool. Can't put it any other way. But before I get into the City-Villa match, let's talk a bit about Bournemouth 0, Watford 3. What is going on with Bournemouth? We have to talk about this. We got to talk. No way I'm going to let him get off the hook. I got to talk about Bournemouth, man. 19th, 20 points. They have been in horrendous form. They have been on a horrendous run towards the bottom of the Premier League table. Eddie Howe has been with this team since they were at the bottom of League 2. And he has taken them up to the heights of Premier League glory, where they're competing with the Arsenals, the Cities, United, Tottenhams, Liverpools, and the Chelseas. Howe even linked to the big jobs. But he's stuck with Bournemouth. Is Bournemouth going to stick with Eddie Howe now that they're struggling in the Premier League? It's still very early. They're not too far behind because they're 19th, 16 matches left, 20 points, 2 wins. They could be 13th. So all they need is a good run of form and they could be back in the thick of things. But the thing is Eddie Howe a bit complacent here? Because maybe he feels that he's not sackable because of what he's done for the club. And he's gotten complacent and not spending big and, just getting a little bits and pieces, players here and there, bringing guys in on loan, sending guys out. Has Eddie Howe and Bournemouth got complacent? Callum Wilson not scoring, Josh King not scoring, Dominic Solanke can't score to save his life. What is going on with Bournemouth? Are they going to go down? Are they going to go down? Right now, it's looking likely. But I think they're still in with a fight. Still in with a fight. But what do I think? Should Eddie Howe get sacked? No, I don't think he should get sacked. I think they should stick with Eddie Howe. Even if they get relegated, let him go back down and fight his way to come back up. No sacking here for Eddie Howe, man. Nah. He has done too many good things for the Cherries. Too many good things. But then again, on the flip side, you never know. You could bring in someone new and then, bring a whole new philosophy to the team. Invigorate the players, and then bam, Bournemouth shooting up the table again. But I'm going to stick to staying with Eddie Howe. But Watford, man, let's talk about Watford a bit. The first time this season that Watford are outside the relegation zone. They have fired 2 managers already this season. It's crazy. Javi Gracia got fired. Quique Sanchez Flores came back for his second stint. He got fired. And then Nigel Pearson came in, and then Nigel Pearson came in and then bam! Nigel Pearson is doing his thing. I'm telling you, Nigel Pearson is doing his thing. But another key catalyst to this Watford resurgence, it has to be Troy Deeney coming back from injury. He was out for a while. I watched him on Poet and Vooge's vlog doing a interview and all, podcast. And it was, I get to learn a lot about Troy Deeney as a person. And Troy Deeney is the kind of person you want in your team, man. This man gives his all. He gives his all. 3-0 on the road against Bournemouth with goals from Doucouré. That was a horrible, horrible mistake from young Mark Travers there, trying to beat Edison in the goal, trying to pass the ball out from the back. Found Ismail Assar, the Senegalese boogeyman number 2, has been inspirational. I was feeling kind of sorry for the man Ismail Assar because he has been one of my favorite players from Ligue 1 for a while, and he came over to Watford as their most expensive player ever, and Watford was simply flopping. And I'm like, oh man, he chose the wrong club. But the man has been so influential, man, popping up with the goals, popping up with the assists, and he is supersonic fast. Supersonic the Hedgehog fast. He was the one who set up the goal today, passed it brilliantly to Doucouré, who slotted past Travers, who couldn't believe what he had just witnessed. The second goal, man, that Deeney goal, oh man, that was nasty too. That was nasty. That was vigorously dispatched by Troy Deeney, the man with Jamaican heritage, but he has never been to Jamaica. Turned down playing for the Jamaican national team. And Roberto Pereira with a peach of a goal in the second minute of extra time there to top things off for Nigel Pearson. Bournemouth has been pierced. That's simple. But Watford, they have been in great form. Look, listen to these. Listen to these numbers. Listen to this. Tranmere, 3-3. They allow Tranmere to come back in, but they have a replay in the FA Cup. 2-1 against Wolves, going down to 10 men. They did go down to 10 men against Tranmere. 3-0 against Villa. They did go down to 10 men against Villa. 1-1 against Sheffield. 2-0 against United. And that's where things started to take a turn for the better for Watford. 0-0 Crystal Palace. That's a good result there. But before that, it was all... And the 2-0 against Norwich City. Went down to 10 men too. But Watford, man. Watford. Ever since their 2-0 loss at Liverpool, Watford has picked up 3, 4, 7, 10, 13 points. 13 points, guys. It's ridiculous. From a possible 15. Sick. This is sick. Round of applause to Nigel Pearson, man. Round of applause. He has gotten Watford out of the relegation zone, and they are now looking to climb up the table and bump heads with the other teams. 22 points, 22 matches. Level on points with West Ham. 2 points behind Burnley, Brighton. Another win would catapult Watford, the Hornets, up to let's say 14th. Super stuff, man. Super stuff. And they deserve a round of applause. Troy Deeney, man, since he came back, things have taken a turn for the better. Shout outs to the man Gerard Delafeu too, man. Abdoulaye Doucouré, Etienne Capoue. You know what I'm saying? These guys have been amazing. Their goalkeeper, I'm forgetting his name right now, but Ben Foster, Adrian Mariappa, Ismail Assar, putting Senegal on the map again. So, congratulations to Watford, man. I wish them all the best. I think their next game will be against Tottenham Hotspur, And I won't bet against them. I would not bet against Watford against Tottenham. I'll go for maybe a draw here. Then they have Villa, Everton, Brighton, United again. Then Liverpool. I see Watford in this next 5 games, Watford could creep up to 30 points. Let's just put it that way. But congratulations to them again, man. I just wanted to talk about that and get it off my chest. I'll feel better if I do that. I feel much better when I do that. I just want to talk about whatever I want to get off my chest. And not a lot of people are shedding light on this Watford-Bournemouth match, and I'm going to be one of those to do so. Along with the big one, Aston Villa 1, Manchester City 6. But the thing is, we smashing up teams 8-0, Watford 6-1 and all this, and we're still 14 points behind Liverpool. It doesn't matter. Might as well just win 1-0 or 2-0 and save the energy. Seriously. It's all for the stats and the records. 3 points is 3 points, and that's all we need. To be honest, to be completely honest, man, I'm not getting too carried away with these big 6-1 margins. People don't care. People do not care about us. They want us to lose. They want us to drop points. Whenever we drop points, I drop a video on that. Bam. 12 to 15,000 hits. We drop 6-1, man, he'll be lucky if we get 1,000 hits. So it's just that people want to see us lose. They want to see us lose. But today, we won, and we won big. That was a really, really good win. And we needed to stamp our authority like that because, as I said, people want to see us drop points, and we're going to show them that we ain't here to play no games. And I might be here saying that next week, we drop more points. You know what I'm saying? You know? So, come on, City. Come on, City. Like, come on. We got to stop dropping points. We play Crystal Palace next week, and you know Palace ain't playing. Palace is not playing. They're not playing. So, we got to keep putting on these commanding performances. But City 6, Villa 1, can't keep a clean sheet to save our lives. Mahrez, first goal, 18th minute. Mahrez skipping away, skip to the loo, skipping past Danny Drinkwater. Twice. You guys heard me? Drinkwater on debut was a disaster class. At its finest, epitome of a disaster class. Search disaster class right now on Google. I bet you any money Danny Drinkwater's face is going to pop up like boom. Mahrez, really good goal. Sweet goal. 24th minute. Mahrez again. Drinkwater again. Drinkwater, what are you doing? Get the ball out the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches like he's Neymar Jr. Gabriel Jesus steal the ball away from him. Well, stole, past tense. Fell nicely to Mahrez, who belted it past the goalkeeper. 2-0. Aguero with the third goal. De Bruyne with the sweet pass. Drinkwater in pursuit again. Aguero, bam, equaling Henry's record for the highest Premier League goal-scoring foreigner. Aguero, take a bow. That was a good goal. 45th minute, Gabriel Jesus made it 4. 4-0 at halftime. 4-0 at halftime. Drinkwater involved again. Drinkwater was involved in the first 4 goals. Sergio Aguero with his second in the 57th minute to go past Henry as the highest scoring foreigner in the Premier League history. And he scored his hat-trick in the 81st minute to go past Alan Shearer as The player with the most hat-tricks in the Premier League as well. Records tumbling. Guys, this is all off the top too, so pardon me. If I get anything mixed up and misconstrued, please excuse me. But Kevin De Bruyne racked up 2 more assists today. He's now up to 14. Henry, your record is done this season. He has 20 for the most assists in any Premier League season. El Ghazi scored a late penalty after Trezeguet, the Egyptian, was taken down by Ilkay Gundogan. Kind of suspect though. Trezeguet, doing a few step overs, and he did leave a leg there, but Gundogan did stick out a leg foolishly, and we couldn't keep the clean sheet. Good penalty taken by the Dutchman, El Ghazi there. Aston Villa playing without centre forwards, Grealish and El Ghazi filling in as false nines, with Wesley injured and Heaton injured, Kojia injured. But they were outplayed. They were outclassed. We just stamped our authority on Villa. It's like Villa did not take the game to us. I don't know if they could have taken the game to us, but they just sat back and defended, and they got battered by a City team who loves to keep possession, and when they lose the possession, they get it back quick. That's the thing about City. They're very industrious without the ball, similar to when they have the ball. But I love the performance. I wish we could perform like this every single game. Pep Guardiola, man, try to get the boys to perform like this every other game. We need a miracle to catch Liverpool. We need a miracle, because we have now caught Leicester. We go up to 47 points. We pass Leicester, who lost to Southampton, a team they battered 9 goals to net early on in the season, but they lost 2-1. And Leicester, man, I got something to say to you guys. You guys are weasels. You guys are official weasels for playing the highlights to the 9-0 drubbing while the Southampton players are warming up. Very, 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 very distasteful. Very distasteful. So, Leicester City, weasel of the day. Weasel of the day. That's why you took a big L. That's why we pass you and you will never catch us. 47 points. Liverpool, you're next. Guys, I'm only dreaming. I'm only daydreaming right now. We ain't ever going to catch Liverpool. But we are in prime position to win the FA Cup, to win the League Cup. We could even try our hand at the Champions League. You never know. We could win a treble. We could still win a treble minus the league trophy that we won for the last 2 seasons. So, we'll just sit back and admire Liverpool and let them do their thing. They're playing good football. You cannot take that away from them. You can't take that away from them. But some stats in this game, guys. 22 shots at goal for City. 12 on target. 6 in the back of the net. 71% possession. 863 passes with a 92% pass accuracy. We passed the ball well. We almost broke that Liverpool record too. Aston Villa, 7 shots at goal, 1 on target, 29% possession, 358 passes, 79% pass accuracy. Douglas Luiz did not have a good game against his old club. And Jack Grealish, receiving praises left, right, and center, even from Pep Guardiola, had a nightmare of a match against Manchester City. Guys, do you think Aston Villa are going down? Are they going down? That was kind of corny, though. That was really, really corny. I shouldn't do that again. But is Aston Villa going down? If Aston Villa go down, Jack Grealish is going to leave the club. He's been linked to City. He's been linked to Man United, and he has dreams of playing for Man United. So we might just see Jack Grealish moving over to the red side of Manchester. But really, really good performance by the boys. Edison hardly had anything to do. John Stones and Fernandinho also hardly had anything to do. Benjamin Mendy was meh. He wasn't tested. João Cancelo was brilliant. Had a couple bullet shots off. Failed to hit the target on one, and the other one was foiled by a block, and then the keeper stopped it. Rodri had a solid game, smooth game. Silva, class again, picking up an assist. Kevin De Bruyne, best midfielder in the Premier League, arguably the best player in the Premier League, one of the best players in the Premier League. Riyad Mahrez was straight class again today, but a few times he could have, done a little better with his release of the ball when we got on the break. Mahrez you need to work on that. Gabriel Jesus was very busy, industrious, bagged the goal, and Sergio Aguero, the legend, picking up a hat-trick, breaking 2 records today. He does what Sergio Aguero does best, bang him in the back of the net. But he needs to score against Liverpool at Anfield. That's what he needs to do, but he'll have to wait until another competition to do so, or whenever we meet Liverpool again. So guys, that's just my humble thoughts on the game though. That's just my humble thoughts on the game and my thoughts on the Watford-Bournemouth match too. But before I go, I have to shout out Dean Smith, man. Dean Smith, you're not a sore loser. And I have to give you props for just sticking around, not running down the tunnel, and shaking the hand of every Manchester City player. That was class. Straight class, Dean Smith. But I have to question your faith in Danny Drinkwater. Because you took too long to take him off. 78 minutes, you give Drinkwater. I'm finding that really hard to understand. Drinkwater was horrible. Horrible. And I don't think he'll be starting the next match. Who does Aston Villa play in the next match? They play Brighton. They have some kind fixtures coming up though. They have Brighton. They have Watford. They have Bournemouth, Tottenham, Southampton, Sheffield, Leicester. They have some matches, that they could win like 3 or 4 of these if they play their cards right. And we could meet Aston Villa again in the League Cup final if they get over that Leicester City hurdle when they face each other on the 28th of January at Villa Park. So all the best to Aston Villa. Hopefully we meet them again, because if we meet them again, it'll just ensure that we win that, Carabao Cup trophy and at least have something in the cabinet this season apart from the freaking Community Shield. But positives also. Raheem Sterling got some rest. Bernardo got some rest. You have guys like Phil Foden coming on for a little cameo. Ilkay Gundogan, you need to, and Nicholas Otamendi also came on. So, guys, next episodes of It's All About the L's, I'll be going deeper into the Liverpool-Tottenham match, the Leicester-Southampton game, and the City-Villa match to make episode 9. But thank you very much for watching this. A lot of you guys probably didn't get to the end, but if you did, thank you very much. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, smash the thumbs up button, and until next time, peace out. Rich Squad.